I got the perfect start in Minecraft Hardcore. But wait, what is a perfect start? Is it getting infinite emeralds and totems right off the bat? Is it building a cozy little starter base? Is it finding a plains biome and building a base the shape of a circle and surrounding it with multicolored sheep? Hey, wait a minute, that's my video. But to me, a perfect start is none of these things. So, Outlaw, what is a perfect start? A perfect start is slaughtering 10,000 iron golems per hour in an industrial grade iron farm and then taking their melted corpses and turning them into statues outside my base. Did I stutter? Now, to some, this might seem irrational or stupid or too fast, but consider the fact that 5 short weeks ago, I laid trapped underneath a hopper while Iron Golems spanked my carrot-colored booty cheeks to death. No! They took away my 1,000-day hardcore world, my mega village, and my mega iron farm. Oh, did I mention this was right after I quit my job to hit 100,000 subs on this channel by the end of the year? And the golems took my only source of content. So yeah, that made me angry. And you don't want to make Outlaw angry. Okay, this is absolutely crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I only play in amplified worlds. They look way, way, way cooler than normal worlds, but they're also way harder. At any moment, I could fall to my death. The terrain creates dark places for mobs to spawn everywhere, even during the day. It's harder to find and move passive mobs like sheep and cows. Caves that aren't either flooded or ancient cities are near impossible to find. And I could go on and on and on. But we're kind of stuck in a little bit of a high place right now. Let's try to get some wood. Bro, it gave us 1 jungle log. Thankfully, there's 1 more tree here. Let's get some stone that we can't do anything with because we have no sticks because we spawned on a floating island with no trees. Okay, I don't even care. Oh, I kind of care. Actually, that hurts. Yes, another tree. We can finally make stone tools. On day 1, I mined some iron, got melons for food, mined some coal, used the iron to make a shield and an iron pick, mined more coal, geeked out over the terrain. Wow. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Mega Village 2.0 location. Mined more coal, mined more iron, risked my life to murder some pigs. It's bacon time. Let's go. And crafted a full set of iron armor. On day 2, I got mogged on by a family of skeletons. Oh, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I really don't want to die. I really, really don't want to die. I'm just gonna go find a village. The terrain is pretty, but it's really hard. It's triggering me a lot right now, actually, how difficult it is. So I'm gonna go find a village before I literally crash out so hard in this terrain right now. On day 3, I stumbled into a beautiful, relatively flat area that I could use for my starter base. This area is so pretty though. Dang, I'm digging this. I'm digging this. I think I might build the base, the early game base here, and then we'll go back to the big jungle later. And on day 4, just a short walk away, I found this. Spider dungeon! Yay! All the string a man could ever want. And in one of the chests, I found a notch apple. And you would not be watching this video right now if it weren't for this apple. You'll see later. So, plan for today, I would like to build a dope looking starter base. That's tentatively my plan for the day. I started by throwing down some simple temporary farms. Next, I started clearing the area of trees. Then I flattened the terrain to make the area easier to work with. And then I started digging a hole in the ground. In the world that I just lost, our starter base was a floating base, and that was so inconvenient. So this time, I'm going to do the exact opposite and build a pit base. We're just gonna rough out the contours of the base here, guys. Yeah, I think if we knock this back 1 more, then we can put stairs. Dang, I don't like that. Maybe the stairs should be over on that side. We're just gonna kind of block this base out. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna kind of chisel away at it because I think I have an idea. I want it to be a pit base with like multi-levels. So this will be 1 level, then it'll go down 3. There'll be another level. Then this section will be like the lowest level. I first blocked out the 3 levels of the base that I had in my mind. I was kind of inspired by those YouTube videos where these guys just go out and build a giant mud mansion with nothing but sticks in their bare hands. And because of my inability to focus on one task for too long, I got sidetracked by a cool cave, which led me to a lush cave. Tough. Oh, lush cave! Lush cave! Oh, this is so hype. Which led me to an even cooler cave, which gave me enough diamonds to get full diamond armor. Okay, let's go ahead and make ourselves full diamond armor. Boom. We just leveled up in protection. Boom. Take off all that nasty iron armor. Just like that. We have full diamond armor. Excellent. Progress is being made. Then it was back to working on the base. By day 27, we had something put together that was starting to look really clean. I mean, it's still a little rough, but you could see the vision. We even properly sorted our chests, which was a huge improvement over season 1. But the base is still far from finished. I want to add 2 more major underground sections, 1 trading hall and 1 farming district. Okay, so if we're gonna build a trading hall, we need villagers, obviously. So let's go find a village to ransack. If I delete the world file from File Explorer, it goes to the recycle bin. But if I delete it from the Minecraft client, it deletes it permanently. What's the deal with that? Hey, a village! We just wandered into one. Let's go. Hey, what's up, guys? You are my new slaves. Let's go. You don't know it yet, but you know. Dude, I don't think you can say that. Why not? I mean, let's be real, guys. What would you call it, all right? What are you guys doing to villagers in your worlds? Let's just call a spade, call like it is. Marvelous. We found our first victim. Let's go find another one to abduct. I love using nitwits to start the breeder with because they're useless otherwise, you know? Like they serve no purpose or function in life except just to pump out children. I will be putting you in a boat and then stealing all of your possessions, by the way. I need a hoe. I would like an iron hoe and I don't have any iron on me, so I might just have to do this. That's right, buddy. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Oh my gosh! He did something about it. He did something about it. You're slow. You suck. You're bad at the game. Oh, that was so stupid. That was so stupid. That was legitimately brain dead, what I just did. I can't wait to get my revenge on the Iron Golems, man. But that is later. For now, we must focus on the task in front of us. Okay, well, we have our villagers and we survived barely. Now we got to get these guys home. And I'm thinking we just dig out this part of our base here. And this area right here can be where our breeder goes. Let's drag these guys in. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're literally so lucky that zombies didn't spawn down here, bro. Okay, let's light this up. Trying to get the trading hall built was eventful, to say the least. I hate working with villagers. I just despise it. It's always an unfun, miserable experience. Every single freaking time. Something never works. Oh, the boats are 1 inch too far apart. Psych, you have to replace the whole thing. Sorry about that. Okay, okay. Why aren't they? But after way too much trial and error, we finally got the breeder working properly. Yep. Yes. It's working. Something's working. Holy smokes. Now let's make cubbies for all the villagers that we want to trade with. And then let's do the same over on the other side like this. Okay, excellent. Then we can go ahead and break all these. We're going to need to make another diamond shovel here in a sec. Now let's nudge a couple of these suckers into place. Gonna do this. Not even the old-fashioned way. Just, I don't have enough powered rails, so... There we go. 2 villagers in place. Now, everyone knows that to trade with a villager, you have to give them a job by placing a job block in front of them. You know, the easiest part of villager trading. But for some reason, instead of picking the blocks directly in front of them, my villagers were locking onto the barrels in my storage system, bro. We love villager AI. No shot. As soon as that was fixed, we were on a roll. The next 20 days basically consisted of forcing a kidnapped couple to make babies in my basement, exploiting their children for shiny enchantments, gathering clay, and trading it in for emeralds. Remember that lush cave we found earlier? It came in clutch. Lush caves spawned the biggest clay pockets in the game. We scooped up the clay, traded it to our masons, and straight emerald maxed, bro. Holy smokes. Yeah, we're in business, baby. And can I just say, I got the easiest, the luckiest enchantment rolls I've ever seen. I need looting. That's what I need right now. No way. Last thing I need is blast prot, and then we're Speaking of the devil, I got every single enchantment I needed in a couple hours, which, considering you can sometimes spend hours rolling for one enchantment in Minecraft, was pretty darn good. The only thing standing between me and maxing out all my armor and becoming 100% invincible is now experience. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it costs 12. Sheesh. To fix that, we need to build a mob farm. I scoured YouTube for a good mob farm and settled on a generic flush farm. It's been copy pasted 1,000 times. I don't know who the original designer of this farm is. The farm is basically a simple spawning platform with a boat clock that triggers water to flush mobs down a chute every 10 seconds or so. Dude, let's go. It's working ish. Yeah, this is great. This is actually great. And then drops go in here. Holy based. Look at all this gunpowder. We're going to have rockets for days. Yeah, we're gonna try to finish max enchanting our armor and then go to the end. That's like our main goal today. Mending prot. Let's get unbreaking 3 and let's make the book that we need for our last piece of armor. So grab these bad boys out and we'll do mending plus prot plus unbreaking, and then what's the cost for the helmet? 12? Okay, we can almost do it. Close, but not quite there. So I got enough XP to finish maxing out my armor. I got a maxed out bow, which I literally never used a bow in my first world, which is crazy. And now it's time to go to the Nether. Let's grab our gold and cook that right up. Let's make a gold helmet and let's take the rest to trade with piglins. This world was shaping up to be the luckiest world I've ever seen, and our Nether spawn was no exception. Watch this. In we go. Taking off the feather falling booties is a little scary, but no, there's a fortress right there. Dude, no shot, bro. Literally right there. Oh, magma cubes, fire res acquired. Oh, we don't have smite. Look at how good our armor is. We straight don't take damage right now. This is literally just a base level diamond sword though, aside from the looting, which is a little sus. Death to the Nether denizens. Yes, very easy. We have a nice secluded blaze spawner. This is a very, very chill siege so far. Let's mollywop these candlesticks and get on with our lives. All right, 27 blaze rods is more than enough. Fortress done. Wait, there's a what? What is this dude? What is this? Okay, this is crazy. This is an actually crazy generation. Bastion intersected? No way, dude. No way. I'm now getting tempted to explore the bastion. Yeah, this is probably a horrible idea. Do not do it. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Melissa on this one. All we need now are ender pearls. And there's literally a warp forest right here, bro. What is this? This might be the most stupendously lucky hardcore run ever, dude. Oh, and it gets so much better than this. There's a couple moments later where, yeah, it's so lucky I feel bad. But you know what's even luckier than that? Subscribing to this channel for months and months of premium content. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers on this channel by the end of the year, and I can't do it without your help. It's free. You can always change your mind later, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it worth your while. Bro, Endermen are no joke. Endermen are no joke. But you know what I'm gonna do that will make them a joke? Too high ceiling. Whoa. What you gonna do? Okay. Bro, we've been here for like 5 minutes and we already have 9 pearls. Thank you, Jesus. Let's just do that for now. We'll take the blaze powder with us. Okay, now it's truly time to go beat the Ender Dragon. But before I go, what's up, guys? Here's your weekly dose of sunlight. Enjoy. And then it was really time to go to the end, and I won't bore you with this part. You throw an Ender Pearl, and you see where it goes. You go, oh, it went that way. Did it break? And then you run really far, and you throw another one. And you go, oh, okay, we have to keep going the same direction. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you get it. It's really boring. You've probably done it like 100 times, or maybe you haven't. Maybe you suck at the game. Wait, that's really mean. Who's writing this script? Come on, baby. Show me that stronghold. Hey, we found it. Okay, now comes the worst part that I'm usually terrible at. Wait, what? Wait, is that rare? What? Okay, hold the phone. What? Trial chamber intersecting the stronghold. What? Hopefully the portal is still here. Don't scare me like that. Don't freak me out like that. Dude, this is actually crazy. What is this world? It is time. Season 2, Ender Dragon fight. Let's send it. Here we go, guys. Ender Dragon fight. Here we go. 1 crystal down. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I've watched so many Ludwig Ender Dragon fights. I'm so prepared. Boom. Crystal down. There we go. Easy. Easy, bro. There's never been someone better to do it. Never. In all of Minecraft, never been someone better. Let's hit it. Boom. Up we go. 1 more water spout. The itsy bitsy Allah went up the water spout. Boom. Done. All right, my accuracy has a little to be desired. That's fine. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're chunking him. Power 5 on the bow is based. Ooh, fireball on the head. Ooh. Watch the Enderman. Watch the eyes. Watch the eyes. It's fine either way. This guy's easy. Literally not an issue. Come on, buddy. Where you at? Come on. A few more hits and then we're done. This is just a formality at this point, man. Couple more hits. Boom. Oh, we're so close. There we go. Woo! We did it, baby. We did it. With the dragon out of the way, it was time to get the prize of the end, the Elytra. You have no idea how helpful this thing is in Amplified Worlds. Getting this was not easy. I had to run thousands of blocks before I found an end city. All right, no Enderman. Oh, that's an end city. I can see the silhouette. Thunderbolt of lightning, very, very frightening me. Really? Weenie City? Can we stop getting Weenie Hut Jr., bro? Can we stop getting lame R us? Beelzebub as a devil put aside for me. What lovely options we have. Use all the rest of our blocks to go over there or double back and go the other way. Please have a ship. Please have a ship. Please have a ship. I see 2 more. I don't know if either of these have a ship. Okay, please, 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 dude. Oh, yes, 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 yes. The game is about to get fun. The game is about to get fun. The game is about to get really, really fun. End ship time. Oh my gosh, bro. There we have it. The first Elytra of season 2. Let's go ahead and enchant this bad boy and pull the rockets out. We're back. We are so back. Boom. Boom. We are so back. With our new Elytra, I decided to throw on soulless shaders and fly around and raid end cities a little bit. Now, you remember that golden apple from the very beginning of the episode? Yeah, this is where it saved my life. Oh no, I just aggroed 3 Endermen while looking at chat. Uh-oh. Holy smokes. Oh, this is moderately sketchy. No! Oh my... Dude! No! I gotta get away from the shulkers. I gotta get away from the shulkers. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm about to have a freaking heart attack. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, I'm going home. That freaked me out too bad. I'm going home. Where's the closest end gateway? Okay, get me out of this hell. Get me out of this hell right now. Yes. So scary. Now, after I died in my last world, I made a massive list of things I could do better next time, and one of those things was to properly use ender chests. If you don't know, ender chests basically increase the amount of stuff you can carry around by like 100 times, and it protects everything inside of it, meaning if you ever lose your ender chest, all you gotta do is craft another one, and boom, all your stuff is back. We can make an ender chest right now. You know, I'm not gonna put this off. I'm not gonna put this off, dude. Let's do it literally right now. Ender chest acquired. Now, before I move on to some of the crazier farms, I want to finish my starter base. I want to add a farming district right here that has a sugarcane farm, a wheat farm, and a carrot farm. First, I need to dig out this section of the base, and then ADHD go burrs, so I procrastinated finishing the sugarcane farm by hitting up a massive cave. Smite is literally the best. Nobody can ever convince me otherwise. Another improvement I made over my first world is using Silk Touch as my main pick. Now I can carry way more material in my inventory before I have to go back to base. How to summon a baby zombie with a spear? We're not gonna summon that. We're not gonna put that out there. We're not gonna put that energy out into the world. Whoa! No, that's actually a baby zombie with a spear. That's actually a baby zombie with a spear. Oh my gosh, dude. No shot. Ollie, you're literally banned. You're literally banned, bro. The only downside of Silk Touch is you have to convert it all into materials when you get back to your base. Sriracha is the greatest sauce of all time. Nothing beats it. Sriracha? I put that on everything. I'll put that on my ice cream. That's going in the video. We need to just blow that up right there for YouTube. Halftone puts Sriracha on ice cream. Just for the record. Just for the record. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Exposed. Halftone exposed. When all was said and done, I had an automatic sugarcane farm, a cool little enchanting cubby, a place to grow wheat and carrots, and I decorated our trading hall. I also added a much needed second entrance to the base, and overall, I'm so happy with how this base has turned out. With the starter base done, it's time to move on to the mid game. We can't quite build that iron farm, but we're getting there. For the mid game, I have a series of objectives planned out, starting with an XP farm. I decided to build an infesting armadillo XP farm because it can give us boatloads of XP right inside of our base. I needed exactly 12 armadillos for this, meaning I needed to find 2 armadillos and a lot of spider eyes. I got the spider eyes from the spider spawner near our base, then flew out to a savanna looking for armadillos. I need your help, buddy, for once. You get to do something if you cooperate, instead of just being, you know, tied up to the same post for all of eternity. We got to stack up here, and then we can glide all the way to the savanna. Okay, it is that way. So let's grab him and glide. There we go. We found some armadillos. They're so cute. Let's get these guys loaded up. All right, now we just got to get our happy gassed, right? Well, yeah, literally that's it. So let's go grab him. Off we go with our rehomed armadillos. Oh, I didn't mean to lead the armadillos directly like this, but I guess it works. Very unintentional, though. Very unintentional. Get in your pen. I made a nice little spot for you. Now, essentially, all we got to do is breed these guys up and wait. Next, we needed a mob to permanently scare the armadillos. You'll see why in a second. Lucky for us, a zombie piglin wandered right into our base, so we were able to yoink him instead of having to wait for night and use a zombie. No, let's do it. Let's do it. For funsies, let's use a zombie piglin instead of a zombie because we're alpha like that. Yes, dude. I'm legit an alpha. We did smack the daylights out of him, though. I built a cute little brewing area in the corner of my base, brewed up an instant damage potion, and healed the zombie piglin right up. If he died, it would be so annoying to try to get one back in place. Let's just toss it on this guy. Yep, it heals him. Very good. All right, he's healed up. Now we need to get... I mean, now we just wait for armadillos to breed, really. One part, I dreamed there was like a scorpion, like a big scorpion. It wasn't... Not like a dog-sized scorpion, okay? I'm talking about like... It was the size of like a large rat, okay? A large rat-sized scorpion. For some reason, I was trying to hold it. I don't know why, but it just kept stinging me. And I knew I was gonna die. And so that was crazy. And then I had another dream where there was like rice. There was like rice, okay? Like, that's all I know. There was like rice, but I was like, hey, what's that? That looks kind of weird. And I was like holding the rice, or I was like in a tub of rice or something. I don't know exactly. But then there was like a spider egg in it, and it hatched, and like bajillions of baby spiders crawl over my skin. Yeah, I'm so curious, guys. In your mind, are silverfish closer to bugs or mice? They are bugs, bro. What do you mean, mice? I've always pictured them as like mice. They make like mouse sounds. Wait, they are a real life bug? No. Are silverfish bugs IRL? What? I didn't even know that silverfish were real bugs. I've always pictured them as close to mice in my brain. I'm not even joking. No! My spider spawner! You've got to be kidding me! Do spider spawners seriously not have a higher blast resistance than that? This ended up being the biggest minor inconvenience of my entire world. No more easy spider eyes or string. Let's get these guys over here and into the XP farm. So, okay, that guy's in. Excellent. Because they hide like scaredy cats in a ball, this is gonna be really easy, I think. Yeah. Oh, we're so chilling. Okay, we just have to do that 12 more times. I can't wait to see this XP farm in action, guys. It's gonna be so dope. Okay, let's drag them all down. All right, then they get afraid because of the zombie piglin. We drop that guy in there. So we have 2. We need 12 total, I believe, for max rates. That's what the video said. And then I popped them all out of the farm for some reason. Oh no! Why did that happen? No! No! This is so sick. My armadillo army. Follow me, younglings. Now they should all freak out and go into balls. And then I can easily just put them back. So, okay, guys. Here goes nothing. Let's hope it works. All right. Oh, golly. It's working, chat. Oh, my gosh. Dude, we have an XP fountain in the overworld. Oh my gosh, dude. Now that we have all the experience we could need to repair our tools or to do any enchanting, it's time to protect ourselves from death. If I die once to anything, my world gets deleted, and I am not going to attempt that iron farm without some totems. We got more rockets if we need them. I don't think we will, but, you know, just in case, we got our rockets. Okay, chat, we're loaded. Let's go get totems. I'm good. Okay, this is a small village, which is a little concerning, right? Because they could die, but first totems of the world. Let's pop the bad omen. Now, this ended up being like ridiculously anticlimactic. Raid pathfinding just doesn't work in amplified worlds. Where? Oh, there we go. All right, I see one. Okay, I see him. All right, there we go. Yeah, I can just drop down here. Oh my gosh. That dude does damage. What is that? Bruh, let's take a more distance approach, maybe. Did I not bring arrows? Oh my gosh, bro. All right, we're back. Where are the raiders? Is the raid still happening? It is. Okay, cool. So the 2 raiders are just gonna be stuck somewhere in some random crevice. I guarantee it. Holy smokes, dude. Amplified raids are tedious. Where did they go, bruh? They came from this direction. Bruh, I just want a totem. Oh my gosh. What is this? Amplified worlds, bro. Dude. All right. Okay, 3rd wave of the raid coming. All this, and we're only on wave 3. It's gonna be another one of those. Oh my gosh, they're all there. Holy smokes. Oh, and I hear an evoker. Wait, this is actually perfect. Oh no. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's not perfect. Holy freaking cow. Why did I do that? This clip freaks me out every single time I watch it. It's only by the grace of God that you're here watching this video. I mean, if that Ravager hits me one more time, I'm gone. And this is why I need totems. That was a horrible idea. Holy cow, dude. What am I doing? Let's try that again from a safe distance. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm so unbelievably lucky. It's not even funny. I'm so unbelievably lucky. That was beyond stupid. My heart is pounding so hard. Like, actually so hard. Are there any totems? A totem! First totem of the world! Barely! We got our first totem, our subscribe totem. It feels so good. Okay, with a totem in hand, we can move on to building a small iron farm before we build this thing. Let's flatten out a little area for the farm. Now it needs a little platform in the middle where golems are going to spawn. We need to trap a zombie in the boat in the middle of the farm. All right, let's see if we can get this guy first try. Yo, first try. That was so easy. The killing chamber is about 30 blocks down, straight in the middle. We need to place 1 lava bucket here to kill the golems when they drop in the chamber. Then we got to build these pods for holding the villagers. Add some path blocks so the villagers will pathfind to each of the beds properly. And all that's left is to add some villagers. We got space. Why are the villagers dressed like McDonald's burgers? Is crazy. All right, here they go. Let's send them off. Hey! Holy sus. Holy sus. We got to get these guys out of here. Okay, they should all go. If Big Booty is correct, they should all go. No! Okay, we got to get one more in here. All right, here we go. Last dude in the mob farm. Let's get him over here. Put that down. Do the shovel. Okay, come on, bud. You know what to do. You know what to do. There you go. Come on, buddy. You know what to do. Let's go to the right one. There we go. There we go. Yes. Farm done. All right. Whoa. Dude, how does he still do that much damage? I have prop 4 on everything. How does he still do that much damage, dog? These guys are OP. Oh my gosh. That was like nearly a 2-shot. As you can see, one measly totem is not going to cut it. If I want this to be my forever world, I need infinite totems, shulkers of totems. And to do that, I need to build a raid farm. Raid farms have been heavily nerfed by Mojang over time. In Minecraft, you need to trigger the bad omen effect to start a raid. Originally, you got this effect by killing raid captains. When put into a farm, this allowed you to get bad omen over and over and over again and spawn dozens of raids on top of each other. These were called stacking raid farms. In 1.21, Mojang made raid captains drop ominous bottles that you have to drink to get the bad omen effect. Stacking raid farms are still possible, just way more complex, because now you have to filter out ominous bottles from the loot stream and automatically put them into the player's hand. I decided to build Lemon Iced's self-sustaining raid farm, which would do exactly that. Little did I know that this would set me off on a 6-day campaign of pure suffering. The first step was to go collect 10 ominous bottles from an outpost. Only ominous bottles level 2 through 4 would work for the farm. If this guy gives me bad omen 5, I'm gonna scream. This makes me real happy right here. An imprisoned Iron Golem. This makes me really happy. I'm a big enjoyer of this. You know, I fully support the pillagers on this one. Next step is to gather materials for the raid farm, like iron, cobblestone for dispensers and observers, and withers for a beacon. Oh, we got the 3rd skull. Oh, thankfully. Finally. Mercy. Now it's time to go fight the wither in the open like a man. Just kidding. I'm a total coward. We got our first ever wither star. Then on the way to grab cobwebs for the farm, this happened. Wait. This is a trial chamber. No way, dude. Do you guys want me to do that? What do we think? Yes or no? I'm seeing a lot of mace enjoyers. Holy smokes. Everyone wants to. All right. Okay, chat. We'll do it. All right, chat. Let's do this. I'm a little scared. I'm trusting y'all. Y'all said I wouldn't die. Dude, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Holy smokes, this is so obnoxious. Oh, I don't like dropping down here like this. Oh, no. Oh, I really don't like this, dude. I really don't like this. What's with the cobwebs? What is that? What is that? That is a freaking iron sword or diamond sword. So is that guy. What is this? Why do they spawn with diamond swords? What is that about? Get out of here. I don't want any piece of that. Any piece. Where do we take the keys? We have a trial key and an ominous trial key. Is it up there? Go up the top. Okay, it is that. Okay. Which one do I use? Trial key or ominous trial key? Blue ominous. Okay. Heavy core. Is that what we needed? First try? Let's go! This is the Outlaw stream, baby. Boom, we got a mace. 7.5% chance. Holy smokes. Bro, and I kid you not, the next vault that we opened gave us this first try. No! No! There's no way! There's no way. There's no way. Dude, I'm not beating the allegations. What the heck? After that stupendously lucky little side quest, it was time to start building the raid farm. First step was to align the farm correctly in the chunk. Next was placing the regen beacon so that we could AFK the farm without dying. Then we built the storage system, which I got fed up with and broke it down immediately after. I'm not gonna auto sort like any of this, so I just need a bunch of totem. I don't need a crazy complicated sorting system to just get a bunch of totem. Then I figured out we needed 2 disarmed pillagers to run the farm. So I went back to the outpost, boated a couple pillagers. Let's bring these guys back onto the nether roof and sit here for 20 freaking minutes disarming them. This won't be the only time we have to disarm pillagers this video. So what's this deal? What's this dealio? We need to place boats properly inside of these 2 soul sand blocks here. I just placed them myself, but there was a video in the farm instructions that told me how to do it properly that I missed. Surely that won't be a problem, right? Right, guys? Oh my gosh, dude. Now we gotta abduct and disarm again. Finally, they're all in place. If you don't mind, why is this farm complicated? It's honestly not that complicated. Here goes nothing, guys. I mean, I don't know. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Golden apple popped. We have ender pearl in inventory. Let's do this. Is it supposed to be triggering something? Luckily, I was able to just take a quick look at the world download and diagnose the issue. Oh, that's what it is. It changes the water stream. We don't have a bucket in here. It changes the water stream, updating the observers. Yes. Okay. That's really easy. The villager should be getting his job. Yes. Okay. It's working. It's working. Oh my gosh. We got raiders. They're not dying though. Is that normal? So the pillagers are just stuck in the drop chute. This is what's supposed to happen. They're supposed to get sucked into the boats and then we can kill them. But before I can make any changes, I have to finish the freaking raid. This is making me so angry, dude. So angry. Oh no. Oh no. Now we get to deal with Vex. Dude, I can't get close! I'm gonna freaking die! Just risk it and go closer. I'm gonna completely ignore that shout. There is a totem in the chamber that I can see. Is that the last wave? Nope. There are 2 or 3 totems in there? There are 2 or 3 totems. Yep, there's another wave. There's another wave. There's 2 evokers in there. Surely that's the last wave, right? Surely there's not another wave, right? How is there another wave? Look at this crap! Look at the Vexes! We're doing lava. 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 Oh, sweet release. Sweet release. Another wave! Another wave! Oh, it's such a disaster. It's such a disaster. I did want a raid farm. I wanted a working raid farm. Dude, okay. We kind of did it, I guess. Okay, one sec. One sec. No! What the frick? Why? 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 Why is it still spawning waves? Why is it actually still spawning waves? There's another totem. There's another totem. This is such a joke. This is such a joke. This is such a clown show. Now that I had killed the raiders, I could try to fix the farm, but I needed another pillager because one of them died in all the chaos. Oh, guys, you want to hear a funny story? One time in like 4th grade when I was walking in the hallway with my crush, we were talking about art and I wanted to tell her that she's so artistic, but I said, "You're so autistic," because I misspoke. How's the farm going? Not great. Not great. We have to sit in a boat like a toddler in a radio flyer for the 100th time. Yay! Let's strip it down to bare bones. All right, first we got to rip all this stuff out. And then we're going to have to put it all back in with pistons. That thing's sticking out there, chat. That thing is sticking out. And you know what? Just to make sure, I'm going to stick it out a little more. It should be like that. Bro, I'm just sitting here in post editing this like... No! All I had to do was watch a 2-minute video, man. Please, dude. Come on. Just the boat. Just the boats. Let's go. We got the raid omen again. It's kind of working. I can't hit them, though. We're getting raiders, but I can't hit them. I'm supposed to be able to hit them 100%. It wasn't working, obviously, because I skipped crucial instructions, and I got so mad that I just went off to get netherite armor instead. All right, we need the template. That's our priority number 1. I'm so scared, dude. 2 piglin brutes could take me out, straight up. I'm so scared. They could 2-tap me before I have time to put another totem in the hitbot, or in the thing. Dude, there's so many brutes here. Yeah, I think this is the one. Ah! Ah! Holy smokes. Ah! Why would you die? Holy smokes. Why do they have so much health? Oh, this is so spooky though, dude. There's no easy exit. Like if I get in a bad spot, there's no great exit. What is bro doing? What is bro doing? Oh my goodness, we did it. We did it, chat. We heckin' did it. We have the upgrade template. Upgrade template acquired. Now we just need to leave. Boom, just like that. We have the first piece of netherite in season 2. Let's go. It looks so derpy right now, but with full netherite, it's gonna look great. It's gonna look great. To get the rest of the netherite, I just turned off fog and flew around in the lava with fire resistance potions. This is by far the fastest way to get netherite I've ever seen. All right, here it goes. All the people fiending for netherite. All the people who've been fiending for netherite. All right, there you go, guys. Not poor anymore. Confirmed not poor. The black and orange definitely goes hard, though. Now that we're all dripped out, it's time to go back and finish the raid farm. Yeah, there's a very specific way to align the boats, apparently. There was a video instruction that I did not do. We watched the video, applied the fix. Okay, boats dispensed, aligned perfectly, supposedly, as per this video. That is the water. Let's go. Here goes nothing, guys. Here goes nothing. Oh, come on. I want this to work so bad. I want this to work so bad. There we go. There we go. Okay, they spawned. Oh my gosh. I think it's working. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's working. It's actually working. At least right now, it's working. I'm getting experience and I'm hitting them. Oh my goodness, it is. It's working. Oh my gosh, it's working, dude. Holy smokes. 6 days of work. 6 days of work. Unlimited totem time, baby. Okay. Wow, dude. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 9, 18, 27. 36 totems is the final count. 36 totems is the final count. With unlimited totems acquired, we're now way more likely for this to be our forever world. We can almost build that massive iron farm, but there are 2 more things I want to do first. Trim my armor and build a gunpowder farm. I'd never trimmed my armor before, so I hopped into creative to test out trims. Holy base! Holy base! That does look good, though. Now, the question is where to get silence, right? Like, it's in deep dark? Okay, so what other armor trim options do we have, chat? Why not deep dark? I'm not trying to lose my thing, bro. Bro, you are stacked. You can go. Dude, the warden will one-shot me. If you sneak, you won't die. Oh my gosh. You guys are really about to talk me into going to the deep dark. It's a 1.2%. It's not... I'm not going to let you talk me into this. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, keep us safe as we enter the darkness. The deep darkness. Okay, there's a chest over there usually, right? Where are the chests normally? Oh, over there, I assume. Y'all are so lucky there was not a shrieker there right there. How do you... Okay, chat. How do I get the items out without triggering anything? Put wool around it. Okay. Whoa, dude. This is stacked. Potion of regen. Dang. Skulk sensor. There's another chest over there that I see. So, need to be uber careful. We can stack up like this, right? Yup. Yes, we can. Ooh, we can't break that one. Let's stack over. XP bottles. Holy crap, the loot is stacked. I have limited stacking blocks, so I want to reclaim as much of this as I can. Okay. I'ma not destroy that from now on. We're just sneaking along. No triggering the warden. We already got that one right there. There are a lot of chests here, though, I assume. What is this? Skulk catalyst? What is that? Can I break that? Okay, so I can walk on normal wool. Okay, then I have to sneak, walk. Okay, I got you, chat. We're getting in the rhythm here. Oh my... How do I open this without triggering everything? Dude, what do I do about these ones? Destroy the shriekers. Is a warden gonna spawn? Or is that just 1 out of 3? It says you know you have triggered a warden when you hear a slow, deep heartbeat sound. Your screen pulses with a darkness effect and Shulk Shrieker's wail. I'm not doing it. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. Now, I may be a pushover, but I'm not stupid, all right? Before we left, I built an ender pearl stasis chamber. Holy smokes, we literally did it. We legit did it, chat. We ended up getting the flow armor trim from a trial chamber. Much safer. Still looks pretty cool. Flow. There we go. Oh, we made so much progress this stream. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus, for all the progress we made today. Next, we need resin for an orange armor trim, which I think will go perfect with our skin. I forget how this works. I know we have to wait till it's nighttime. Oh, it's a creaking. I've never seen a creaking before. Dude, they're like weeping angels. How much damage do they do? They're weak, don't worry. Okay. They're kind of spooky. Dude, this mob is so creepy. Or should I say creaky? Dude, this is such an interesting biome for Minecraft to add. I'll be honest. Seems like a horror mod. I wish I had a silk touch axe. So otherwise I have to sit here like this. Wait, he dies when you break his heart? Oh my, I killed a creaking heart. Okay, there's nothing else to do except trim our armor for the first time. I've never trimmed armor before. Let's wear this bad boy. Oh my gosh, dude. It goes so well. Dude, we are dripped out. We are dripped out. And look at that cape. Look at that cape. Holy smokes, it all goes well together. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. With the raid farm done and our armor trimmed, this is starting to look like a true forever world. But there are 3 more things that I want to complete to truly get the perfect start in hardcore Minecraft. First, we need a gunpowder farm. A really fast gunpowder farm because I keep running out of rockets. Next, we need a shulker farm to upgrade our storage capacity. And finally, I want to build an iron farm that makes 30,000 iron ingots per hour to prove that I am better than the Iron Golems, then use their corpses to build a gigantic monument of Iron Golem slaves. You know, normal episode 1 things. The gunpowder farm is portal based and requires a ton of obsidian. This farm is important not only because it's fast, but it's also going to teach us how to properly link portals in a low stakes setting before we try to rebuild the iron farm that murdered us last time. So I threw down a beacon in the end and mined the pillars for obsidian while yapping to chat about tax fraud. I mean, being a good citizen. Next, I hit up an old growth spruce forest for the 5,000 trapdoors we need for the farm. To craft the trapdoors easier, I installed this cool mod that lets you just mass craft all sorts of stuff. He said don't use mass craft unless you absolutely have to, but I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna select this recipe, left troll, left alt, C. Yes! Oh, we're doing it! We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. Look at that. Instantly all trapdoors. Instantly all trapdoors. Like here, I have all these logs and I craft it all into planks, then trapdoors with a couple clicks. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is a must-have mod. Bro, that is a must-have mod. Holy smokes. Then it was another beacon and more mining for the 6,000 stone bricks required for the farm. Then shearing sheep for 600 carpets. Then I had to mute up for like 20 minutes during my stream because I had to play a fun little game we like to call Talking to the IRS. They took me off hold and they said, this is the wrong number. Call this number. So I called another number and I'm on the hold. But hey guys, I was in the wrong department again. I can't believe they hung up on me, dude. Oh, you're in the wrong department. I'm like, no crap, bro. And they're like, let me transfer to the right department. So I did that. Then they hung up on me. So now I have to call again. Then they're gonna be like, you're in the wrong department. And then they're gonna build it where it was. Build it, build where, build where, build the farm where it was. I tore down the Dookie mob farm we made at the beginning of the episode. Then it was time to fly around looking for cats for the creeper farm. I want to kill this guy so bad, bro. I want to kill this guy so bad. I'm just, every time I see them, man. Every time I see them, I just get angry. I just get angry. I gotta kill him, man. There's no other way, man. Just get angry. Hate the Iron Golems. It took me like 2 hours. Cats are impossible to find and amplified, only to figure out that cats spawn at my iron farm back at my base. There's a cat! 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 Yes. Oh, 1 fish! Tamed in 1 fish! Dude, no. No shot. They have just been able to spawn around my thing the whole time. Did I really not have to go anywhere? Dude, oh my gosh! They've been able to spawn at this farm the whole time! The whole time! This is my first time breeding cats, ever. Look at it, it's so cute! Placing the blocks was easy, but now we have to do the hard part, linking the portals. This farm teleports creepers into a bridge on the Nether, then back into the overworld. This process is exactly what lost us our world last time. I watched this video on portal linking by Potato Noir, and it was so helpful. Wait, that's why my Nether stronghold portal that goes to the stronghold would sometimes send me to a different place, because I would go through a different block and it was probably on the edge of the search radius or something like that. Because when I entered on one point, I was outside the search radius for the portal I had already made. Woo! Brain expansion! Brain expansion moment. This video made me understand exactly why I died in my first world. If I link these portals correctly, I should have no problem linking the portals later when I build the iron farm. Yes! Yes! We did it! It works! It works! Now all I gotta do is add the water, move these cats into place, and test out the farm. Look at that, dudes. Holy smokes. It's working, chat. It's working. We have a full-on creeper farm. If we give this a little bit of time, it's gonna charge up and start going crazy. Holy smokes. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's more like it. Constant creepers. Constant creepers. This is one of the most worthwhile farms, and it gave us amazing practice for portal linking for the massive iron farm later when we get revenge. Now all we gotta do is build a shulker farm, and then it's on to the world-ending iron farm. The shulker farm was surprisingly easy. I finished it in one stream, which has gotta be a record for me. Literally all we should have to do is this. Yeah, there we go. Done. Okay. All right. Come on, Mr. Shulker. Go into the farm. That's all you gotta do. Yes. Okay, actually, I don't think we'll know until I hop down into here. Yeah, okay, it's working. We're good, chat. Yeah, it's already warming up. Yep, we did it. That easy, chat. First farm done in one stream. Let's go. I did forget to remove the glass before I started the farm, though, so I had to peel them off like barnacles and remove the glass. Then we were all good to go. Okay, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. The thing I've been dreading ever since Season 1 ended. The iron farm to end all iron farms. Building this thing is broken up into phases. Phase 1, get 10,000 obsidian for the portals. Phase 2, breed 128 villagers. Phase 3, build the pods for the villagers. Phase 4, load them into pods. Phase 5, disarm 6 pillagers and load them into pods. Phase 6, build the portals. And finally, the most dangerous phase, light the portals. If you saw Season 1, you'll know that the obsidian farm that I built took several years off of my lifespan, so this time we'll be building one that's much simpler. On the overworld side, all you do is trap a silverfish and a snow golem in a boat. Then you raise the snow golem so that it starts shooting at the silverfish. The snowball will go through the portal and hit a trapped wither on the other side, causing it to repeatedly break the obsidian platform. Okay, we can't have endermen coming in here. I don't know how to help that, but this has never gone wrong in the history of my channel ever. I don't think our thing is isolated enough from endermen. If endermen get into the farm, it's very bad because the wither targets them and then escapes. All right, guys, here goes nothing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, bless the farm. Let it work in one go. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, there's been some enderman interference that I don't think was supposed to happen. Yeah, we've definitely had some enderman interference. That was not supposed to happen. Wow, why am I so surprised? Okay. Working with withers always sucks. It always sucks. What do we do, man? What do we do now? It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be able to fix this real quick. Okay. Why did I take so much damage? He's so hard to see from a distance. Even with the hitboxes on. It's absolutely atrocious. And it takes time to equip the spear. Dude, I want to freaking scream so bad right now, dude. Should have been a freaking 1 hour task, if that. And here we are, dealing with this freaking jank. Finally, dude. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm actually so tilted right now. I'm like genuinely so freaking tilted. Okay, and we got to do this all over again. Essentially, we need to keep endermen away from this platform at all costs. Because if they show up while we're summoning the wither and he explodes and, you know, hits them, then it's big big bad womp womp disaster moment. Another attempt meant I had to go gather 3 more wither skulls by hand. We got the wither working the second time, but I forgot to replace the hoppers the wither destroyed, so the farm barely worked. So I summoned an iron golem to turn the farm off like the instructions said, but the walkway was too narrow for him to reach. So I straight up face tanked him with the totem and teabagged on his corpse because I was really, really mad. I put the hoppers back, nade more wither skeletons, and tried again. What? What went wrong? Apparently an enderman hopped up right next to me and the wither targeted him. But my 4th and final attempt finally worked and I got all the obsidian we would need for the farm. Now on to phase 2. Breed 128 villagers. Last time we tried to do this, it was a total nightmare. In season 1, I bred them on the ground using 3 slow breeders, then shipped them up in groups in a happy ghast. It was so slow. I knew I needed a better solution. One of our community members, Dubses, gave me the best breeder design I've ever seen. This thing is freaking crazy. It's pretty standard for breeders. I'm gonna put farmers in there, then the babies will try to run to the beds, get dropped into the water stream. But this is where the magic happens. So the babies will go here and get stuck floating here until they grow up. Then they'll go up the water and into this area. Now this is a stack separator for villagers. So it's gonna put 1 villager at a time for us right here. And then we simply just press the button and it gets scooped up. Now, this area right here bypasses the entity cram limit. So we can have as many villagers as we want right here without having to worry about it at all. I mean, now we just ship them out, right? Oh, dang! Bro, Dubs. It's a villager dispenser. Dude, this is gonna be a breeze. Maybe? Yo, I'm heckin' pleased right now. Now is where we experience Armageddon. Now is when we hit load schematic, autumn iron farm, and boom, we load this bad boy up. Oh, yes. Yes. Witness the power that will be in our hands. What this means is our villager breeder should go here. This time I built the breeder in the air between both sides of the farm, which should make it way easier to load all of our villagers into place. So this is our crazy villager breeder that Dubs has enlightened us on, and it works great. We have so many, more than enough villagers probably already. This is the iron farm that we're gonna build. Bum, ba, ba. Then it was time for the real work to begin. I had 2 days left before I was leaving on a trip, and I wanted this thing done. I streamed for 23 hours those 2 days in an attempt to finish the iron farm that ended my first hardcore world. First step was gathering a metric ton of resources for the farm. 21 droppers, dozens of redstone torches, 21 warped buttons, warped signs, a lot of wood, a lot of hoppers, a lot of warped logs, concrete, note blocks, more droppers, 12 crafters, pistons, lava buckets, stone cutters, more concrete, tons of quartz for observers, cactus, sea pickles, pink stained glass, white stained glass, stone brick slabs, powdered snow in a bucket, more redstone torches, observers, red concrete, and a buttload of slime. Okay. A little sketch, I must say. A little sketch, but it's okay. We're dealing with it. Okay, we're good, guys. We're good. We're literally so fine. That got my heart racing for a second, though. I can't lie. Then it was time to officially start building the iron farm. I still had no idea if I would survive building this thing again. I started by building the chunk loaders first. I died last time building this farm because I improperly linked the chunk loaders, so I figured I should do these first. Next, I built the nether side chunk loaders. Next, it was onto the killing chamber and the collection system. This thing was extremely complicated. I had no idea how it worked. I just placed blocks where instructed. After building the killing chamber, I had to set up the sorting system. Stack of iron, all filler. Stack of iron, all filler. Don't know what it means. Don't know why it needs to be like this. We're just following orders. Filters are done. Holy smokes, dude. With the killing chamber and the chunk loaders complete, it's time for the bulk of the farm, starting with the villager pods. Holy smokes. Iron farm done tonight? Question mark. If I can start placing villagers today, I think that would be sick. Oh my gosh, dude, I feel the freaking power in my veins right now. That is 2 pods done. We have 10 more to go. What in the world? We're done with that part. What is happening? Now it's time for the absolute worst part. Shipping the villagers into pods. Okay, I'm tracking, brother. Okay. If this... I'm gonna lose my mind if this works. Okay, they're brain dead. They're legit brain dead. It's fine. We got plenty. We've got plenty in backup. This ended up being a horrible, mind-numbing, infuriating process. If it is, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, don't matter. This is the idiot squad, chat. This is the idiot squad. This is how many villagers can't help but just run off the edge. Like idiots. All these guys. There's no good way to do this, bro. Please, 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 please. Please, just behave, just behave. Why? Should have waited to see to make sure that they would not do this. Here we go. Yeah, so many more additions to the idiot island. So many more additions to the idiot island down here. 3 more, and then we literally only have 2 more. 2 more columns to go. Guys, we are on the last pod. The last pod. Oh, the villagers are almost done. Yeah, this is the last villager. And then we need pillagers. Oh, yeah, we need pillagers. 8 disarmed pillagers. Yay. Woo! I love doing that. That's so fun. Oh my gosh. That's such an enjoyable use of my time. Holy smokes. We just finished the last villager pod. We're coming along. We're coming along. Okay, no time to celebrate. It's time to go disarm pillagers. Like I said, the next step is to disarm 8 pillagers. If I can't find a way to do them all at once, we're looking at 160 minutes of disarming pillagers. But for whatever reason, I could not get pillagers to spawn. Okay, for real. This outpost doesn't work anymore. Apparently we exhausted it or something. I don't know. I don't understand. We're legit not getting pillagers to spawn. So that's really cool. I thought maybe the outpost was the problem, so I used chunk base to portal to an outpost. Wait, did I portal? I portaled on top of the... No way. That's perfect, but still no pillagers were spawning. As it turns out, our villager breeder was so powerful that it was breaking the space-time continuum and ruining pillager spawns. It's time to murder a lot of villagers. That is so loud in my ears. Holy smokes. Wait, that might have fixed it, dudes. Yeah, guys, that fixed it. Yeah, now we got normal... Okay, Dubs' farm was so OP that it broke the cosmos itself and stopped spawning illagers. Okay, I trapped some illagers and tried to do all 8 at once, and that worked great until this little gremlin rat came in uninvited and ruined everything. Oh no. What an idiot. Stop! Oh my gosh, bro. 2, 4, 6. Oh yeah, we have 8 in here, just not lined up in the right spots. This is not working, guys. This is simply not working. Okay, 6. First 6 done. First 6 done. Okay, let's scoop them up. Make sure they don't despawn. I really don't want a repeat of last season. We're just sitting here waiting for 2 more pillagers to break their crossbows. And then we can go home and actually play the game. I can't wait for that. That's going to be really fun. Whoa. Whoa. Holy smokes. Wait, are we done? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we're done. Now I just need to name tag all 8 of them. What do we name them? Straight off the rip, 1 is getting named after Dubs. Dubs is. So we'll start there. Deputy Woody with the tier 1 sub. Thank you, Woody. There you go, my friend. Axion, thank you for the sub. I'm gonna name one after my brother because I love him. And he helped me start the channel. We'll do one that's Dinnerbone. 100K mogul. Oh, yes. No, we have to do that. Remember me? Yeah, Melissa gets one for the raid. For sure, for sure. We're not in the clear yet, chat. I've suffocated many a disarmed pillager in my life. Loading the illagers in was pretty painless. I made this giant tube to ensure that they wouldn't accidentally miss the hole and take fall damage. We don't need glass because when it's off, they can't see him. Guys, they can't see him. They can't see him because the glass is on his head. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I was 10 hours into a stream with a splitting migraine. My brain was gone at this point. Now it's time to build the portals. We are so close to finishing this farm. I don't like this. I was here. I was in this same spot a month and some change ago. I'm so scared, guys. I was here a month ago. I'm having legit deja vu. I know the exact day it was. I know what we did after. To ease my fears, I decided to light and test one portal to see if things were linking up correctly. It's freaking working! Over a month later, that feeling of accomplishment was unreal. Everything from here on out should work perfectly. I can't wait to see you build this again if you die. I am 11 hours and 1 minute into a stream. I've streamed 4 hours of those with a splitting migraine. I would suggest you refrain from comments like that at this moment, Herschel King, if you value your space in the Twitch chat. All right, buddy? Do we have an understanding? Okay, guys, now let's test this far corner. If it goes to the killing chamber, we're golden. Ah, yes! Only one more chamber. Only one more corner to test. Only one more corner to test. Guys, we have one more edge to test. If this works, every single other portal in between should work. Every single other portal should work. There's only one thing standing between us and the iron farm. We just got to build the rest of the portals. And then we light them all and it's over. And then we light them all and it's over. We light them all, we start the farm and it's over. Over a month since we were back in this same position. One wasted world, 22 hours of streaming in 2 days. I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe it. We're almost done. I legit can't comprehend it. I legit can't comprehend it. I can see it now. I can see it in my mind's eye. 15 or so minutes from now, and we're going to be looking at dozens of iron golems burning per second. It's time to start lighting. It's time to start lighting. Here we go, guys. As long as the chunk loaders are working. We did it! We did it! We're so back! We're so back! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! 25 hours of stream in 2 days. There just aren't words to describe how good this felt. We won against the Iron Golems and now had more iron than we could ever possibly need. And to celebrate us being victorious over the Iron Golems, I literally made an entire merch drop celebrating it. The art is done by one of our own community members and 25% of the profits go directly to him. I've been wearing the hoodie most of the time I've been editing this, and it's super comfortable. Go to itsoutlaw.com and get yours today. Using the tens of thousands of iron blocks we got from the farm, I built a bunch of Iron Golem slaves in my front yard. Okay, over a month, almost 2 months since I lost the first hardcore world, we are here. We built the iron farm, and now we have rows and rows of iron golems, enslaved iron golems in our world, built out of melted golems. How sick is this, guys? I mean, this just keeps so well in the theme of building things that look like they don't belong. Like, every time we come up to our base, look at that. That's so sick, dude. Of course, it doesn't look great yet. There's a lot of decoration that needs to be done, and probably want to connect this to our main island. But man, I am so stoked with it, and I am stoked with where we are after episode 1 of season 2. I promise you, you have not seen anything yet. Like and subscribe for more. Peace.